Are you ready? Are you ready?
I missed the button. My fault. I'm not trying to have the intro play for 5 minutes. But what's going on, peeps? What is today? Tuesday. I was trying to save this video for a rainy day, and in Michigan, it's been raining quite a bit. So, without further ado, there's not a whole lot of news topics so far to start this week. What better way than do some more scouting? Now, for those of you guys who don't know the drill, what we're going to be doing is watching a video, multiple videos, breaking down a prospect. Today is Lamelo Ball, giving my viewpoint on what it is that I like, what I don't like, and stuff like that. So, I see Big Take. I see Luke G in the chat so far. Shout out to future people joining the chat. Also, is it Luke? Luke, is it on your channel tonight? Roundtable? Question mark. I'm pretty sure that it is. So go over there, check that out today. Got a lot of good stuff to talk for Lions over there as well. So let's not delay this thing much further. Be sure you guys share the video so we can get this out there and we can start scouting together. Because the Pistons need to get this thing right, man. We can't screw this one up. So I think that with this whole crazy world that we live in, it is a great time to start studying. And I'm not calling Lamelo not a household name, but to excuse me, really dive down and start watching these two guys maybe I wouldn't have in years past. So give us a good opportunity to know all of the candidates, potentially even second round candidates and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and switch it up and get ready to do it. Again, there will be no volume, because YouTube is whack, and I don't want to have any of this copyrighted music, however roten's not a word. Very professional, you can tell. Let's go. This video just dropped recently, too. Starting out by finishing underneath the rim. I like it. Alright, so I already noticed something right here, right off the rip, as we're going to talk this down. We have... Well, did we do Killian Hayes yet? No, we didn't. Did we? I don't believe so. But from what I noticed right there already, his handles. He looks faster than almost every single person that we have watched already. He looks confident, too. Just in 2 plays. 2 plays, I can already do it. And yes, I'll probably be hyping him up because this is who I want the Pistons to get. And he's not just settling for threes, man. He's being aggressive. Oh, those are some big dudes. Nice backdoor cut. That's just poor defense on the other team. What does NBL stand for? Is that National Basketball League? Nice pass. Always pass it to the guy who's got a ponytail. All right, he's got a bigger fella on him. So what he's going to do? Pull up. Cash. Took his time there. Was able to get... See, that's nice right there. He had 2 plays back-to-back with a bigger guy on him. And one, he settled for the 3. Nailed it. And the other time, he took him off the dribble and got it into position to where he wanted to be. Melo is going to probably be the best player at guard for the Pistons available who can go off and get a shot right now. I think wherever else we're going to land... Nice pass. Man. I haven't watched Lamelo highlights in a long time, dude. Melo. No. Hold on. Wind it back. Hold on. I gotta. Hold on. It's after this one. I didn't want to see Grandma in the front. Hopefully she's staying safe. All right, let's die. So here's problem number one with the defender. And this is what Lamelo is going to bring to the team. Is he can shoot the three ball. He needs to get more consistency in it. And I think that's really his downfall. But when he's feeling it, he's going to be lights out. He's a great shooter. So the defender on him is now having to worry about going out there and guarding him at the three-point line. And then you're going to have, this is probably going to be Blake Griffin, and they'll probably do a pick and pop. Or it's going to be Christian Wood, and they'll do a pick and pop, pick and roll, however, whatever. So if that's what he's coming to the Pistons, that's what you're going to be looking at. So this poor defender has a big responsibility. He has to either go underneath the screen or over the screen. This is how simple the pick and roll is, but how effective it is. That defender has to make a choice. And as a defender, you have to communicate. Because if you're going to go under, you have to tell the other guy that is guarding the guy setting the pick to either go up or under. And if there's no communication, like here, they said switch. So now the bigger guy's coming out onto him. So if he had a three-point shot, that is gone. And he's really committing him. He's forcing him to go left. That's usually what you're taught to, is force him to go left, because people are usually right-hand dominant. But also there's more traffic this way. So he has to do this sneaky behind the back move to create separation. Now that poor defender has no idea what to do. He is not going to be quick enough to recover from this. So now what this does, it causes the guy in the white jersey in the paint to step up. It's going to leave his white teammate right there in the lower right corner. I don't know their names, so I have to kind of refer to them by what they look like. He is going to get an opportunity. Now this guy's kind of like half committed, forcing the guy who originally switched to come back onto him. Number 21 is in oh shit mode. He doesn't know what to do. So he does another behind the back pass. This time both, look at this. This is what he demands. All 5 of his opponents are ball watching right now. Look at this. 21, it's a very blurry spot. Let me see if I can't get a better one. That ruined it. But all of them were looking on Lamelo, focusing on Lamelo. That is ridiculous, to have all 5 players on the floor at one time, ball watching one player. If you do it in 2K, you get busted on like that. It's no different in real life. You can't ball watch, and that's what they were doing, and that's because he made a great move. Oh, they made another replay. So look at this. All the 5 guys, all the defenders were ball watching. I didn't realize they were going to do so many replays, or else I wouldn't have paused it. I would have kept talking. The thing I like about Lamelo is his ability to pass, man. It runs in the family. You can literally get any pass through anybody. Now, the shot right there, it's not the most beautiful looking shot, but he hits it. And for right now, that's all I want is consistency. I don't care if it's beautiful, ugly, in between. As long as he's hitting it, I'm cool with it, you know? And look at that. Look at that. He was able to fake the shot. People have to respect his game. Just another crossover. Gets where he wants to be. That was his whole move from the get-go. And look, he's not selfish either, man. He's looking to get his teammates involved, because he knows if they're getting involved, he's going to be involved. He's going to have more open opportunity. Oh, wow. I didn't know he could fly. I didn't know he could fly like that. We will go over heights and stuff in a minute. But that's going to bring a lot to the table if he can do that. Nice ability to drive out and kick it. That's going to be a Luke Kennard or a Mihailuk. People are going to have to collapse, and they're going to have a whole lot of opportunities to hit those shots. So I'm liking the drive and kick ability. So far, I haven't seen too much I haven't liked. I'm guessing, how long is this video real quick? So this is almost a 9-minute video. We probably won't see too many defensive highlights, because that's really his Achilles heel, is his defense. He'll get a steal here and there. I think a lot of these are just going to be offensive plays, because this guy's an offensive player. And God knows we need one of those. No Drew Weisers today, just a Coke. No, there's no Jack in there. Not yet. All right, see what he does in transition. He's seen him the whole way, man. He knew where he was supposed to be. Great passer. And now that time, go ahead. Roll ahead. I'm going to show you the difference of how much of a playmaker impacts your team. Hold on. I didn't go back far enough. So this one that's coming up right here. No, not this one. I think it's the next one. All right, right here. Go ahead and get this pause button. So he's going to have a couple options here, okay? The guy down there by the giant MG sign, he's going to come out here to the top of the key and get the trailing shooter over there. But now, as you can see, Melo has an open lane to the hoop because that guy's going to come out. It's on the guy in front of him to go down and protect the rim. Now what's going to happen is this team doesn't communicate well enough again. And the defender at the top of the key where eventually the ball is going to go is starting to come up already because the guy who was supposed to pick up didn't. So as soon as this happens, now he's got, look at this, all 5 guys ball watching him again. He demands this from defenses because he's such of a versatile weapon. So once this guy fully commits, he knows where his teammate is because that's great vision. Now, again, depending on who this is, he's got 3 weapons right here. This is a 4-on-5 fast break, and his teammates, every single one of them, is wide open right now. The guy he gives the ball to him is the closest one. Again, probably going to be Luke Kennard or Mihailuk. The trailer is going to be Luke Kennard or Mihailuk or a Blake Griffin. And the guy in the corner is going to be Tony Snell, whoever. It's going to be shooters, man. But giving him this opportunity right here, look at this. This guy, I don't even know how he got busted like that. Like, he wasn't even committed to him. And look at that. He's already touching his ankle, getting ready to touch his ankle. Number 20 is coming over. I don't know what number 20 is doing. 12 is just trying to block his shot. Gives his shooter a very wide open look. Cash money. Now on this one, Melo is the trailer. So last time he was initiating this offense, this time he's playing catch up. And again, look what's happening before he even gets the ball. He's got 4 people looking at him. This guy's, oh, I guess you can't see where I'm pointing. I don't know, can you see my mouse? No, you can't even see my mouse. So that's what I've been doing, so you guys can't tell. I've been using my mouse to point at people, and I guess you can't even see the mouse. That's disappointing. But everyone else is pretty much watching him. And what's going to happen here is he gets the ball. This guy's got his back turned to him. Big problem. Okay? This guy's not going to be big enough to meet him at the rim. Everyone kind of stops, expecting the pass a little bit. Again, they're all ball watching. Able to get to the rim and make the layup. 2 different plays that are going to be happening quite a bit because you don't always initiate the offense, and he was just able to be faster than everybody, get to the rim, and take care of business. Look at that. No look pass. Able to get the offensive rebound. That's what we're going to need, man. Since we traded Andre Drummond, we don't have the league's leading rebounder anymore. We're going to need rebounding at every single position, and Melo looks like he's going to be a great rebounding guard, both offense and defense. I mean, this guy doesn't have too many he doesn't have too many negatives against him. There is a few, and the few are quite a big, but there's not too many, man. This guy's going to be a solid player, man. I'm telling you. Nice. I like the ability to have a point guard who can look like he's about to do a shot, a layup, a dunk, or whatever, and at the very last opportunity, kick it out to his teammate for the easier hoop. Oh, my God. And one. He just looks confident out there offensively, man. Okay, here's a defensive highlight. That's what I like. Getting those passing lanes, contest them. And then once he's in transition, it's barbecue chicken, man. And if not, he's going to have a trailer like Sekou or Christian Wood to back it up. Nice pass. That's going to be Christian Wood pulling down the backboard, bro. And that's something right there. This is what this is what I've been talking about from the pick and roll since I have started YouTube. Pick and roll, man, is the most critical. It is the simplest play in basketball. It is also the most deadly. You know, we just watched The Last Dance and how they initiated the triangle. Let me go back to that play real quick. This is the most deadliest play in the entire basketball world. Slow it down for the guys who don't see the way I do. So, Ninja Turtle over there is going to come up there and set the screen. And again, communication, man. What's going on, Benjamin? Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see Ownage TV's in the building. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You have to tell your teammate right here to switch, pick up, get ball. There's several terms for it, but you have to communicate on this because Melo is a guy who can, we have seen it in the 5 minutes of highlights so far, finish at the rim, get his own shot off at the three-point line, give us a teammate some good looks. Right here, he's going to be selfish. And it's not a bad selfish. What's going on, Truth Teller? Right there, that's already way too much space. That's right in his territory. He's already starting to pull up for his shot. He's getting into his rhythm. And this guy had no idea. He thought he was going to be exploding there. And that's his ability to stop on a dime like that. You don't teach that. It's a God-given gift. His ability to stop on the dime. He's already 3/4 of his way into his shooting motion. All he's going to do is set his other foot, rise up, and pull up. And the time right there, look, he's already trying to contest. His shot's almost off. He's got like a fraction of a second before that thing's off. Not contested, wide open. That is in 2K what you call a green light. What's going on, D-Lock? Money. Money, money, money. And that's why the pick and roll is so effective. So when you have a guy who can orchestrate an offense like this, who is not just a passer, not just a scorer, but both, it's going to open up whoever he goes to, whether if it's the Pistons, whether if it's the Warriors, whoever it is, he is going to open up their offense even more. This is what you look for in a player. In a year where they say that this draft is not as deep, this guy is going to probably be the best player in the draft. Year one. He is probably my Rookie of the Year candidate. Depending on where Wiseman goes, if Wiseman goes to Golden State, he's going to get a whole lot of opportunities and rebounds and stuff. So, I mean, he'll be in the conversation. And Anthony Edwards is a dog. So, I don't know. I got to send a text out real quick. One momento, por favor. Text break. All right. Sorry about that. Did he just fake a pass? I like that. Fade away. Okay, now here's the problem with this, though. Let's go ahead. I don't think it's this one, is it? It is. Okay. So he had 15 seconds on the shot clock. Again, I'm not going to be over positive, and I'm not going to be super negative. I try to keep my opinions based on what I've seen. With 15 seconds, you still have another time to move the ball. But I'm going to kind of make this a positive and a negative. He is in ISO right now. And again, for the guys who don't know the terminology of what an ISO is, because not everyone is a super huge basketball fan or a know-it-all or whatever. ISO means whoever has the ball calls an ISO, and the rest of his four teammates move to the other side of the floor. Sometimes you'll see someone stand up here at the top of the key. Is to get a one-on-one play. So for people who watch football, it's like a corner guarding a receiver with no secondary help. This is pretty much what this is they want Lamelo to have the ball in his hands and go out there and make a play. So there's 36 seconds left in the quarter, 13 on the shot clock. He does a whole lot of dribbling here. Doesn't really move a whole lot. Does a step back. There's still 10 seconds on the clock. This is really a move I'm not too big of a fan on. It's a tough shot, and not everyone can hit it. It's just something to me that kind of just like rubs me the wrong way because, I want to see him go at this guy. Put him on the ground, then you can pull back or whatever. With 10 seconds on he still had so much more moves in his bag. But, if he's got the hot hand and he's feeling it, this is something he brings to the table. And like he is a guy who late game, late quarter, he's probably going to have the ball in his hand. Maybe not year one, depending on where he goes, but throughout his career, that's what he's going to get paid to do. He's able to hit this shot here, but again, that's a tough shot. And with 10 seconds on the clock, I really don't want to settle for that. Like there, he could have easily pulled up for that. Man, I got the hiccups. He could have very easily settled for that, would have been a good high percentage shot, but no, he turned the second gear on and got to the hoop, and then got the and one. And I think that's kind of the problem with the young players today is they all want to shoot the three like Curry. but not all of them can do what he's doing there. That's 2 back-to-back plays he could have settled for a 3 and didn't. So what I want to see someone who can do it all, man, and he's doing it all right now. There we go. That's a good 3 right there. That is a good 3. That is something. So now we have seen several plays of Melo initiating the offense, either through an inbound, through a fast break with the ball in his hands. Here he's a trailer. So now you have to worry about this guy not only initiating the offense, but having to pick him up after your defense is trying to get set. Man, that's tough. It's tough, man. That's a clutch shot. It tied the game with 5 seconds left in the quarter. So he's got the testicular fortitude to take some big shots. I want a young guy, man. You don't see too many young guys this confident. Look at that. Bang. 5 on the clock left. They force it in OT. Look at this. He's taken over this game, man. They were trailing. He's made a comeback in this game. 30 points for him there, I've seen. On 10 of 19 shooting, so he's shooting just over 50. Nice. Nice. And he's not selling, man. When he's feeling it, he's attacking. He's hungry right now. He's not looking to get his teammates involved. Oh, look at that. He did. Boom. Bang. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, though. I'm going to be honest with you, man. I like him attacking the rim. These guys don't have an answer for him. Nice save. Nice pass. And boom, that's Christian Wood dunking in on somebody. Nice to chase his rebound, and no one was there to contest it. He just got pretty good hang time for being over 6 foot tall. And like I said, his shot's not the most prettiest, but he's getting it to go down, and that's all I care about. You might see him tweak it. Ooh, nice move. Bang. Bang. Man, I really hope the Pistons get this guy, man. Nice move. So calm. Just having fun out there, man. Just having fun out there. There you go. He's got a switch. Got a mismatch. Bully him. Easy. He's got a pretty good IQ. And it looks like that's it. So let's go ahead and switch back to where you guys can see me full time. Actually, before we do that, let's go here. Let's go to Google. And let's go Lamelo ball height. So he's 6'8", 6'7", I would say. I've seen somebody in the chat say he's about 6'7". That's pretty good. He's 181 pounds of right now. So he's going to get bigger, man. Obviously, he needs to get bigger. I don't want that one. I want that one. There we go. That's something that he's going to have to work on. And that's, not everyone comes in the league right now built like a Zion. They don't come in at 280 some odd pounds. It's a lot of dedication and really trying to get your feet wet the first year. Again, we're coming off of the last dance here. Michael Jordan had to get bigger in order to beat the Pistons. So, we should know this all too well. Michael Jordan was really good at that point in time. But he had to get better physically and mentally. And that's something that LaMelo's going to have to do. Because, being 181 pounds, I'm not saying he needs to be 220 or just like muscle on top of muscle, but he needs to get some tone in his, he needs to get some, a little bit of weight on there. So that way, because he's going to have look at this. If he's really 6'8", he's going to have a tremendous height advantage against a lot of these guards. We're seeing a lot more people be over 6'5" running the point guard, but in the NBA, there's not too many. And when you get a guy who's 6'4" even, who's a pretty big guard, you have 4 inches on the guy. Pause. That's still a pretty good height advantage. So I'm going to look for him to get some post moves. Look at Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson was a huge point guard. He was about 6'8", 6'9", somewhere around that ballpark. He had a good post game. And, in today's league, the post game is kind of non-existent. But for an ISO basketball, when you need a clutch thing, look at Kobe, look at LeBron, look at MJ. All in their later stages of their career, they added that post fader. They got strength. Look at LeBron. I'm not a huge LeBron James fan, but this guy is just in tremendous shape. He is able to bully people down there. And not everyone's going to be built like that. Yes, I know. But I want to see LaMelo develop a post game and really start working on either the fader or the hook. And it's not going to be in every play thing, but just when we know we can go get him a bucket, say like a Chris Paul is on him, who Chris Paul is 6 foot, or the midget Isaiah Thomas is on him, who's 5'8", 5'4", somewhere around that ballpark. I don't know. Give him the ball, let him go get an easy bucket. And then when he's got a bigger guy on him, he's faster than him. It's going to be awesome, man. I'm telling you, this guy is going to be a fun player to watch. Wherever he goes, if it's not the Pistons, if it's the Pistons, I'm going to try to get season tickets because I want to want. Well, I can't because I don't know if there's going to be any fans, but you can almost guarantee any night the Pistons are playing, there will be a Detroit Drew live stream if we do get a player like Lamelo. Because this guy, I mean, I'm hyped for him. If we get this guy, the sky is the limit for us. We have solid pieces around him already. He's going to get better. This guy's going to be a really fun player to watch. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. And don't let LiAngelo or Lonzo leave a bad taste in your mouth. Lonzo's put in work. Lonzo's gotten better, in case you guys haven't seen. I'm not saying Lonzo's a superstar or anything like that, but Melo is better than the rest of the Ball brothers. And Lonzo's pretty solid. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. So let's do this, man. Where do I see LaMelo? What I mean by this is, what's his ceiling and what's his floor? So his ceiling is going to be all-star, superstar, whatever you want to phrase it. He could have it all. His offensive talent's that good. He could be a top offensive player in the league. You don't see people who are 6'7", 6'8" at the point guard position able to shoot like that. And someone like a Ben Simmons who's 6'10" who plays point guard, his problem is he can't shoot. Michael Carter-Williams came in the league about a 6'8", 6'9" point guard, had a very tough time being able to shoot. But both those guys can play defense. LaMelo's not really strong on defense. I did like the one play where he was in the passing lane, and I think that's something he's going to have to work on as well. But over time, I think LaMelo can be one of the better point guards in the league. His floor is going to be someone who's going to be very streaky, someone very inconsistent, someone who might make an all-star game depending on how good the Pistons are, but the league will be talking about what could have been. Someone who didn't get focused, someone who didn't play defense, just want to come in there and shoot threes, which I don't think is going to be the case. I really don't. And again, I don't want to put the pressure on him to be a superstar wherever he goes, but the talent and the gift, just the natural gift is there. And he's put in a lot of work. I mean, anytime you're the younger brother of three, you're going to get bullied and picked on. And that's what we've seen in this video here. He took a lot of clutch shots, and he was confident in the situations. That's something that he's just developed over time. You can't teach it. He's just developed it. And that's something that, as the Pistons fans, we really haven't had that guy in the clutch situation to go get the ball to. Blake's nice in there, but Blake's really, at this point in time, he's really going to settle for the three, the step back three, which at times is going to be good. Derrick Rose, it's awesome, but I don't want to rely on Derrick Rose that way anymore. Like, I want Derrick Rose to come in and change the tempo. I love Derrick Rose and I love Blake Griffin, but for right now, they're nice to go in the situations, and they're going to, I would say, between the two of them, 6 times out of 15, that's just a weird number, win you the game. But it's not great. You don't do it every time. Adding LaMelo, who's going to learn from both of those guys, it's just, his confidence will be through the roof. It's going to be his team, his franchise right off the rip. Then you're going to give him 2 young guys like Christian Wood and Sekou to get better with at the 4 and the 5. Small ball. And then he's going to give him 2 great shooters like Luke Kennard and Mihailuk. Like, dude, like that young core is like outstanding. And in just a few years, the Pistons could be something scary. So this is why I seen you talk about Blake being 32. This is why this year is so important for the Pistons to get this draft right, because this might be the last year we have a Blake Griffin or a Derrick Rose in this locker room. As much as I don't want to see them go, it's probably what's best for business for both of them and for us. So that way we get more young guys in here. Get this guy, man. Trade up for him. And let him pick their brains. Because Blake's a nice guy. Derrick Rose has been great on and off the court. Both these guys have. Get a young guy who's going to be the key player for this team. And let them pick their brain. And, I know for a fact Melo looked up to Derrick Rose for sure. You can't tell me he's not a D-Rose fan. To have a season, his very first season, play with one of his idols is going to be crucial to his development. Get this guy at any and all cost. But I don't want to be on forever. I don't know who we're doing next. I don't know when I want to start doing my season recaps, because what I plan on doing now, because I'm not done with the draft stuff. We got too many more people to scout. What I want to do, though, is mix it up every once in a while. And I want to really wait and see what the NBA is going to do before I do it, because we could come back and we could have more NBA action. But I'm going to go through and find some highlights of Pistons players. So even people like Andre Drummond, who is no longer here. I don't know if there's going to be a big enough Reggie Jackson highlight mixtape. But go through and grade the players that we had on this team. What I liked, what I didn't like, and just kind of grade them on the season overall. And what I want to see them, well, people like Andre, Markieff, who left, I'm not going to tell you what I want to see them work on, but I'll give them a grade. But people like Luke, Mihailuk, Sekou, Bruce Brown, people like that, I'm going to be grading them, telling you what I want them to work on this offseason. Get your guys' input on it and really talk about it and see kind of just where we're at with this team. And kind of once we do that, then we can go into free agency, see who I want, and continue this draft talk. JMO's channel, 1 p.m. Saturday for Above the Rim. We will be talking much more prospects. I believe James Wiseman's the topic. I don't remember who we're talking about. We talked about it and I forgot. My fault. That's my bad. But I will remember by the time we get there. Instagram, Twitter, DSA members, DSA website, all in the description. And next to the subscribe button is a join button. You can become a member of Detroit Drew, get special perks that way. But I'm not forcing anyone to do so. I'm just cool that someone did already. But you guys have a good night. I'll see you guys